A professor is found dead in his study, and it's up to a sharp-witted detective to find his killer. But as she digs deeper into the case, she uncovers a web of deceit and betrayal that threatens to destroy everything. From the very beginning, the pieces of this puzzle don't fit together quite right. The historian, Professor Arvind Sen, is found dead in his locked study. The door was barricaded from the inside, and the only way in or out was through a window. And yet the window was bolted from the outside. There were no signs of a struggle, and nothing appeared to be missing on his desk. However, a single sheet of paper with the words "Echoes Never Die" scrawled across it in what looked like blood. When Detective Meera Roy arrives at the scene, she finds a small coastal town reeling from the shock of the professor's murder. Everyone knew and loved the old historian. He'd dedicated his life to uncovering the secrets of the past, and now his own story was ending in tragedy. As Meera begins her investigation, she soon realizes that not everyone is being truthful about their connection to the professor. His colleagues and students are tight-lipped, and his family seems distant and secretive. But one thing becomes clear: the professor had a way of making enemies. Throughout his career, he'd written several controversial books that challenged long-held beliefs about history. His most recent book, The Forgotten Truth, had been a bestseller, and its publication had coincided with a series of mysterious deaths. Now, as Meera delves deeper into the case, she uncovers a trail of hidden agendas, buried secrets, and long-held grudges. But as the pieces of the puzzle start to come together, she realizes that the person responsible for the professor's death is someone she never suspected. In a shocking twist, the prime suspect turns out to be the professor's own son, Nick. Driven by greed and resentment, Nikhil had poisoned his father's wine, then staged the scene to look like a murder. But why? As Meera questions Nikhil, she discovers that he had taken out a large loan against his father's life insurance policy. With the professor dead, Nikhil would inherit the policy and be able to pay back the loan. But why kill his father in such a brutal way? In a flashback, we see that the professor had discovered Nikhil's secret and confronted him, which is when Nikhil confessed to killing his father. He'd written the note to mislead the police and make it look like a robbery gone wrong. But there was one piece of evidence that didn't make sense. Why did he barricade the door from the inside? As Meera closes in on the killer, she uncovers a shocking conspiracy that reaches far beyond the professor's murder. She soon realizes that the real killer is someone she's been close to all along, and they'll stop at nothing to protect their secrets. Who is the real killer, and what are they hiding? Will Meera be able to bring them to justice? Or will the echoes of the past continue to haunt the present? Stay tuned to find out.